Okay, so Prime Video just casually dropped one of the most emotionally devastating season finales in recent romance TV history, left us all staring at our screens with our jaws on the floor, and then had the absolute nerve to not immediately announce a season 2. Classic. That is so classically streaming of them. But hold on, because things just got very, very interesting, and I am about to break down everything we know about what every year after Season 2 is going to look like, who is coming back, what story it will tell, and why the signs are pointing to this renewal happening sooner than you think. Stay right here because this is the video you did not know you needed. Let's start with where we are right now. Every year after dropped on Prime Video on June 10, 2026, and within hours the internet collectively lost its mind. 8 episodes. One devastating cliffhanger. Zero closure. It is based on Carly Fortune's novel Every Summer After, and it follows Percy Fraser and Sam Florek, two people who had the most beautiful teenage love story imaginable and then somehow managed to completely blow it up. Sadie Soverall plays Percy, a 28-year-old obituary writer who returns to her childhood summer town of Barry's Bay for a funeral, and if that setup does not scream emotional damage incoming, I genuinely do not know what does. Matt Cornett plays Sam, Percy's childhood best friend, ex-boyfriend, and, plot twist, a cardiologist. Cardiologist. He literally studies hearts for a living after breaking the one that mattered most. The symbolism is doing heavy lifting and I am here for it. Now, as of right now, Prime Video has not officially renewed the show. These decisions take time. No official announcement has been made. Prime Video will assess viewership data and audience response over the coming weeks before making any formal decision. That is the boring, responsible thing to say. But here is where it gets exciting. During an executive panel at Obsessed Fest, Peter Friedlander, head of TV at Amazon MGM Studios, teased that every year after might receive a renewal very soon. One success begets another, Friedlander said, nodding to the halo effect of off-campus, and added about a potential season 2 that he hopes to have news on that very soon. That is the Hollywood equivalent of winking directly into the camera. That man was not casually making conversation. That was a coordinated tease and every fan watching felt it. And here is why that tease matters more than it might seem on the surface. Think of it like this: when a restaurant runs out of a dish and the chef comes out personally to say, "We are working on it, that dish is coming back." Peter Friedlander is the chef. The dish is season 2. We are getting the dish. Matt Cornett and Michael Bradway, along with author Carly Fortune herself, are confirmed to appear at Obsessed Fest on June 27 in Los Angeles, and after Friedlander's not-so-subtle teases, fans should pay close attention to the news coming out of that event. It would not be surprising for the Season 2 renewal to become official as part of the streamer's fan experience. June 27th, people. That is today. Things could be moving as we speak. So what would Season 2 actually look like? Showrunner Amy B. Harris has already thought extensively about the show's future. She told Entertainment Weekly that she sees 5 seasons for this show, and that there is another book connected to Barry's Bay that she believes will be a very exciting blueprint for a potential season 2. 5 seasons. She said 5 seasons with complete conviction, like a woman who has already written the outline in her notes app. And the blueprint she is referencing is Carly Fortune's novel One Golden Summer, a newer book set in the same Barry's Bay world, which focuses on Charlie Florek, Sam's older brother. The story follows Charlie and photographer Alice Everly, who returns to Barry's Bay years after taking a photograph that changed her career. Charlie Florek, by the way, is played by Michael Bradway, and if you watched the Season 1 finale, you know exactly why his survival into Season 2 is a huge deal. No spoilers, but let us just say the cliffhanger involving him had half the fandom in a full spiral. Even if the show adapts One Golden Summer, Percy and Sam would remain an important part of the story. Amy B. Harris has made clear that the couple's relationship has further developments to be explored following their Season 1 heartbreak and the season finale reveal. So it is not a full cast swap. It is more like the camera panning slightly to the left, where a whole new love story has been quietly unfolding. Barry's Bay becomes the constant, the characters rotate into focus, and honestly, that is brilliant television architecture. It is what made shows like Outer Banks addictive season after season. Give the audience a world they love and just keep populating it with chaos. If Prime Video greenlights Season 2 in the coming months, filming would likely begin in late 2026 or early 2027. A mid to late 2027 release feels like the most realistic window, given the show's summer setting and typical production schedules. That feels like a long wait, I know. But given how much buzz is surrounding this show right now, there is every reason to believe Prime Video will want to fast-track this. They are not going to let the momentum die. Not after what Off Campus did for their romance slate. Off Campus had already scored a Season 2 renewal months before it even premiered, blowing everyone away with a 91% approval score from critics and 88% from the audience. Every Year After is running in that same lane, and Prime Video knows exactly what they have. The bottom line? Season 2 is not a question of if. It is a question of when, and when is looking very, very close. Barry's Bay is not done with us yet. Charlie's story deserves to be told, and whoever Alice Everly is, she had better be ready because this fandom is already invested and she has not even been cast yet. Every Year After is building something special, a romantic universe with real emotional weight, incredible casting, and a source material library that gives the showrunner room to breathe and grow for years to come.
Amazon has once again given us an amazing romantic series with Every Year After, based on the best-selling novel Every Summer After. Season 1 ended on a shocking note, with Charlie collapsing due to a serious heart condition, while Percy and Sam's future remains uncertain despite finally confronting their feelings. So, what could happen next, and when can we expect Season 2 to arrive? Watch till the end to find out everything. As of now, while making this video every year, after Season 2 has not officially received a green signal from Amazon Prime Video, the streaming service has not announced a renewal yet. However, that does not necessarily mean we should worry. The first season has received a positive response from viewers. Because of this strong audience response, there is a very good chance that Amazon will eventually move forward with another season. In fact, if you are watching this video a few days or weeks after it is published, there is even a possibility that the renewal announcement may have already happened. There is another reason why we should remain optimistic. Showrunner Amy B. Harris has already spoken about the future of the series. In an interview, she revealed that she envisions Every Year After running for as many as 5 seasons. She explained that there is another book connected to Barry's Bay that could serve as an exciting blueprint for a potential second season. The book she was referring to is One Golden Summer, the follow-up novel connected to Every Summer After. This is important because the ending of Season 1 already appears to be setting up many elements from that book. Before discussing what will happen in Season 2, let's talk about the release date. Season 1 began filming in June 2025 and wrapped filming in October 2025. After filming was completed, the series spent roughly 8 months in post-production before finally arriving on Prime Video on June 10, 2026. If Amazon renews the series soon and follows a schedule similar to Season 1, filming could potentially begin sometime in 2026. If that happens, we may be able to watch Every Year After Season 2 during the later part of 2027. Now, before looking ahead, let's quickly revisit how Season 1 ended. The central story focused on Percy and Sam, whose relationship was destroyed years ago after a heartbreaking mistake. Throughout the season, Percy returned to Barry's Bay after the death of Sue Florek, the woman who had been like a second mother to her. Being back in Barry's Bay forced Percy to confront her past and face the people she had spent years avoiding. As the truth finally came out, Sam admitted that he never stopped loving Percy. Percy admitted that she still loved him too. However, the biggest problem was not love, it was trust. Sam explained that while he still loved Percy, he struggled to move past the betrayal and heartbreak that had changed both of their lives. Because of this, the season did not end with the fairy tale reunion that many viewers expected. Instead, their future remained uncertain, leaving the door open for more story in future seasons. At the same time, Charlie had one of the most shocking storylines in the finale. Throughout the season, Charlie struggled with guilt, grief, and family problems. Near the end, he discovered an old photograph that connected to a happy memory from the past, but just moments later, he suddenly collapsed. The show strongly suggested that he suffered a heart-related medical emergency. The season ended before viewers learned whether Charlie survived, making it the biggest cliffhanger of the entire series. Then, there is the complicated situation involving Chantal, Jordy, and Delilah. During Season 1, we watched Chantal slowly develop feelings for Jordy, despite being engaged to Drew. Their relationship gradually became one of the more enjoyable parts of the show. Meanwhile, Delilah was dealing with the collapse of